Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here, and today, this game right here is one of the most just amazing, wonderful, awesome games that has such a twist at the end. I'm going to encourage you to stay around for the full length of this match because some pretty awesome stuff happens in here, some rare stuff, and this was an extremely good game. So, that being said, let's get going into it. So, I am in the Tier 8 Premium Soviet battleship Lenin, a ship that I really don't see too much anymore in game, and it's a really good ship. Now, of course, Soviet bias, but this ship does really have some big downsides that the other Russian battleships don't have. So this ship is quite easily citadelable. She has, look at her configuration. She's the same as a Nelson. Great bow armor. Turrets are all in the front, which means you don't have to show the whole broadside of your ship. And if you do show the broadside of your ship, you are going to get deleted hard. If you even show them too much side of your ship, you will get deleted hard. The ship is extremely easy to citadel if you catch its sides. Now, from bow on, it's quite tough, but it also has little to no AA to speak of. That's why I have the fighter equipped. Because without it, you're not doing jack to planes. Now, she does have 9 16-inch guns in all four of the superstructure configuration, and that little gun in the middle can actually rotate 360 degrees. Nelson can't do that, Ismo can't do that, but Lenin can do that. So, this is a tier 8 game. I am top tier. I have the friendly Dallas with me here, and he is going to come into play very, very much this match. And it was at this point that I realized, wow, me and him have gone off by ourselves to the A cap. Just me and him. Everyone else has left us and gone to the C cap. And one DD went to the B cap. So, this is going to be interesting. Anyway, so there's a Fuso going over here that I've been spotting intermittently. We spotted the French DD that was heading over here. Now, this guy, I don't know what was up with him right here. He's almost still, but you can tell by his smokestack that he's moving forward a little bit. So I take aim right at his waterline, and you can see that I think he's probably traveling at a quarter speed. And, they all land in front of him or behind him. Now, just like all other Soviet battleships, the Lenin is, almost tapped the end of the friendly Dallas there. Target friendly. The Lenin has the Soviet gun mechanic where the closer you are, the more tighter the groups are. So, we're about 16, 17 kilometers away. That's almost max range, and that's not going to be too great. Okay, so now at A, the carrier has spotted an enemy Dallas. And at this point, I asked the friendly Dallas, where are we going? Because I'm just following him. I'm the battleship. He's the cruiser here. In a situation where you got 1, 2, 3, 4 ships that we're going to have to fight, I'm going to let him choose the moment of engagement since she is in, a Dallas, and I'm in the battleship. So he said he wants to go after the... how do you even say that? Vaquilin? No. Whatever. But I have to spot this Fuso, and he's just sitting there 16 kilometers away, broadside on to me. I'm like, alright, dude. You want all 9 guns? Here's all 9 guns. The Fuso is a particularly squishy ship. Goodbye, half of his health. The Fuso is definitely not a ship you want to be sitting still, and you want to be keeping it floored the entire time you're in a Fuso. That's its strength. Its armor is not its strength, and that thing just eats pins from almost any angle. So Dallas has popped Hydra right here, and there's obviously 2 smoke screens in front of me. So I start to turn. I wasn't going to turn anywhere. I'm like, no, I don't want to get focus fire down from the 2 DDs, the Fuso and the Dallas. So I turn out. And you see another set of torpedoes there from the smoke. Clip another 8K salvo off of the Fuso. Now this is another strength of the Lenin. It is a very fast battleship. It has great acceleration. So I can easily get out of this situation where these very slow torpedoes are coming toward me. Oh, look, the Frenchie, the Baguette, has just pulled a Notzer in front of a Dallas and a Lenin. So I don't bother switching over to HE because of this. Look how tight that dispersion is, and skadoosh. 5k salvo off of there from 4 overpins from the Valkyrie. Now, if more of those shells would have hit, it probably would have just outright removed him. But unfortunately, they didn't. Right, enemy Dallas taking up position behind an island like all good American cruisers should. I'm trying to line up a shot on this Icarus. Now, right here, my gun's reloaded, but I don't know. I'm waiting to see if because he looks like he's going to be sailing right into that island. So I'm waiting to see if he's going to beach himself, he gets snagged on the rocks, and then he goes undetected. So Dallas did manage to take out that baguette, and now I'm being HE spammed by the Dallas. So I put my bow toward him because even when you're being HE spammed, you want to give him the smallest profile possible, because they'll usually just be hitting the same area over and over and over again. That way they won't be able to set any more fires unless the stray shell manages to somehow get to the back of your ship. Which in the Linen you don't really have much of a back because you have this weird ramp contraption at the rear of the ship. And at this point, teams are pretty even. We have the ship advantage right now. We do also have the point advantage. So pretty even game so far. Fuso, again, I'm not sure what he's doing. He's not going that fast. He's not rocking and rolling like a Fuso should be. And let's see. Oh, it looks like he's going to clip his bow. But it doesn't matter. I think that one stray shell that went far right hit his citadel, and that was it for him. Yeah, I don't know what that Fuso player was doing. Anyway, so the Vladivostok off to my right, Dallas in front of me, and our Dallas said, let's take care of that Dallas, let's turn around and get A back. I'm like, okay, good. You know, we have a bit of a points cushion, we have the ship advantage, so we can afford to try to take this Dallas out first before we go back to the A cap. I mean, if you look at the minimap, most of our team's over at sea, so they should be capping it no problem. Take a shot at the Vladivostok there. And let's see what this does. Ooh, okay hit. And they get a torpedo there too from our carrier. Alright, so now I'm going to see if this Dallas is going to shoot, if he's going to get detected, or what's going on. And yeah, crank it down right here. Because I've been spotting his fighter plane he's been launching, assuming I'm assuming he's been trying to spot us with it. This Ryujo pulls off a clever maneuver here, drops these torpedoes around the corner of the island, but again, thankfully, Linen is a very maneuverable ship. Ah, there's that Dallas, only 7 kilometers away. Sweet. That's definitely within the sweet spot of the Linen. You can hear the friendly Dallas has stuck with me this entire time. He's been a really good cruiser player so far. So I'm a little bit high, and it pays off here because nice hit on the Dallas, 17k, removed most of his health. That's the thing about the Linen too. She does use Soviet AP, so if that guy would have been broadside to me, that probably would have overpinned, but I managed to catch him in a turn, so the shells had more armor to bite through. There's the Vladivostok again, and oh hi Icarus, how you doing, buddy? So needless to say, I start to turn right away, and thankfully the Dallas is paying attention too, and he is turning as well. So like, okay, let me just finish this guy off, and then we can get back to the cap. And ooh, those were a little bit too far forward. There's the torpedoes. Thankfully I turned in time, so did my buddy in the Dallas. Okay, third turret, finish this guy off, please. Nope. All this great dispersion that I've been getting, and now I can't hit a Dallas from 9 kilometers away. Granted, he is sailing straight on to me, so I don't have that much ship to hit, but boy, it does look like my shells are bracketing him hard. Mr. Leon way off in the distance. So here, I took a little bit more time to aim, trying to see which way he was going to maneuver. And look at that, all around him. Okay, last salvo, I'm probably going to be able to get him because he's going behind the island. And, ooh, I managed to clip him there. I didn't see exactly how low his health went down to. But imagine, friendly target in the, not friendly target, target friendly in the Dallas managed to clip him too. But he's obviously still alive because there's still HE being slung at me. At that point, I'm noticing that our team up north isn't doing so hot. And we really just need to forget about this Dallas guy and go ahead and cap the A cap. Now that Dallas is completely one hit, and I'm looking here just seeing, maybe he'll get spotted or something to where I can just clip him. It's at this point I tell the CV, the Dallas is one hit. Go take care of him. But if you pay attention to the mini-map, things at sea aren't going too well. The carrier, for some reason, has parked himself out in the open. Oh, here's the Icarus, by the way. 6 kilometers away, maneuvering a little bit. And there we go. Again, look at that great dispersion. Ooh, just clip him, though, for 2,600. And the Dallas is still eating me up. And if you pay attention to the sea cap right now, there's a battleship currently 10 kilometers away from our carrier. And there it goes. The Massachusetts took out our carrier before the King George could burn it down. So the Dallas, we know he's going to cut in front of me and go first after that destroyer. I slow down to let him do that. Also to throw off that other Dallas's aim. Because my god, I'm tired of eating HE from that guy. And at this point I realized our carrier's sunk. And we aren't doing so well anymore. We have 6 ships left. Enemy team has 7, so it's still fairly close, but we only have 333 points, no caps. But we are capping this cap now. And there's the Icarus again. And friendly Dallas starts to tear into him. So here's the situation that we are in now. We need to cap B in order to have a chance of winning. And we need our team up north to finish off what they can and cap C, because we're getting close to the 5-minute mark here, and we're still well over 200 points behind. We need to sink ships and cap caps and take names, which me and this friendly Dallas are going to try to do. And as like this guy reads my mind, he tags B as our next cap that we need to get to, so that's where we're going now. Now that Dallas I have no idea what health he's at, but he's staying way back hidden, just shooting at whatever his destroyer buddy is spotting. Leon has entered the fray now at maximum range almost. Dallas thankfully gets behind that island before that barrage of French AP rains down on him. Now keep in mind too, like I said at the start of this video, this ship has barely any AA. The only reason the Ryujo is staying away from me is because that guy in the Dallas has stuck near me like a good cruiser. So I've been relatively unharassed by the CV, except for like the 1 or 2 times he tried to get a drop on me. So Dallas is going around the corner of this island right here, and he's about to pop his hydro. There we go. And sure enough, look at here, the Icarus. So Dallas, bye, absolutely removes him. And now we got this Leon to deal with and that other low health Dallas. So Leon's opening up broadside to get off his full 16 gun salvo on the Dallas. And I try to grab him here. Get an okay pin, 3,000 damage, but most of my shells hit. And there goes target friendly and the Dallas, an amazing cruiser player and a friendly one too, and doing what a cruiser should have done. So now guess what, I'm all alone by myself in the southern flank, and I have to avenge target friendly. I must. So Leon getting a nice hit there, 14k, knock out one of his turrets. Shells come at me from the right for the Vladivostok, 14 kilometers away. He's not going to hit me with any degree of accuracy from that range. So I got to take out this Leon, which right now he's giving me his broadside, and take B and deal with that Dallas and that Vladivostok and that carrier now, because they're all paying attention to me. So shells bounce there because the Leon realizes he should probably start to angle against me. And I start to angle against him because I don't want him to poke my citadel. And that bounced, thankfully. I'm trying to stay wide to avoid a ram, because I do need to be alive. I don't need to ram anything yet. So now I'm holding on to this salvo. And there's the Ryujo now that my Dallas is dead. He's going to come and say hi to me. I launch my fighter. They get absolutely obliterated by the Leon's AA. Good God. Turning hard. He somehow gets to set it off on me from that angle. I'm like, okay, goodbye, buddy. Remove him. Get absolutely dunked on by the Ryujo. And oh boy. So we don't have any carrier to speak of. So and my planes just got freaking shredded by the Leon AA. And ooh, thankfully that missed. There's that Dallas again, who's still alive and still hiding behind an island. Now, what you're about to see here is, I think, a little BSy, because when the Dallas, look at that, I can see where his shells are coming from, but he's undetected because I think like a quarter of his ship is maybe still behind the island cover, so he gets away with that. Ooh, hi, who are you? Ah, Vladivostok. Forgot about you. So Vladivostok is now approaching me from the front. I'm trying to dodge these Ryujo torpedoes. I ate one, take it up the stern, and now I am pointing the very pointy end of my ship toward the Vladivostok because that's the only chance I have I'm going to survive his next salvo. If he even hits my superstructure, he's probably going to delete me. And woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, that was close. Thankfully they hadn't armed yet either way, but there was some nice torpedo beats. And that ticking noise was me absolutely slamming the T button. So again, I'm getting my repairs off, pop damage con to avoid that fire, and now I am approaching this Vladivostok while still getting my rear deck shoot off by the Dallas, who I think he's really just only knocking out AA modules at this point. So my fighter's also back up too, so that carrier comes back. I do have that. So I'm now in B. I'm contesting their points gain. At this point, we're capping C. The enemy team isn't gaining any points. So the longer I can stay alive, the better. And it is obvious I am going to go down at this point in time. I just have to decide where and how. So I take aim at the Vladivostok. Mostly bounces. I get one OK pin. I hear my A guns going off. Don't even look. Just pop my fighter. And I look right now, and I just, well, set the A sector on that side of the ship because they're probably going to cross over there after dunking on me. And hello, Vladivostok. I'm aiming to take out his turrets next time. My secondary modules, I think, ate most of the damage from that, keeping me alive. I'm aiming at the Vladivostok's guns to where... Ooh, that bounces somehow. So 832 health. Bow on to the Vladivostok. I'm going to try and go for the ram here. Ryujo coming back around. Vladivostok trying to avoid me. I have the more maneuverable ship, so it doesn't really matter. Turning in to ram the Vladivostok right by the number 2 turret. And the Ryujo dunks on me before I can get the ram in. We still have 2 friendly ships alive. We have a North Carolina and a Mogami. I'm letting them know that Dallas has to be one hit. I got a salvo off on him. His health on the way down, it was around 720 health. And I think the friendly Dallas also got a salvo off on him as well, which should bring him down even lower. And the Dallas is currently HE spamming our North Carolina. Now the Vladivostok, the North Carolina can deal with him. Ooh, that could have been bad. North Carolina can deal with him easily. North Carolina has the better guns at range. Up close, Vladivostok has the better guns. And he seems to be, thankfully, turning the North Carolina turning away from the Vladivostok because, well, you don't want to show your broadside to a Vladivostok. Yeah, from about 12 kilometers away, that is within the Vladivostok's sweet range. Now, the Mogami is trying to grab his attention. Ryujo is still trying to take out this North Carolina, which he probably won't be able to do because North Carolina has way, 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 way better AA than the Lenin. And, ooh, Mogami ate some shells to the face there. He's still HE spamming the Vladivostok to death, which pretty good. Although the Vladivostok does have the Russian damage con, that way they can deal with HE spam way better than any other battleship. Ooh, he just missed. The Vladivostok just missed that shot on the Mogami. 46 seconds left in the match. Someone has to get sunk in order for us to win this. Preferably that Dallas, because he's got to be pretty low. North Carolina did an excellent job in dodging those torpedoes there, and it looks like he's shredding the Ryujo's planes. Mogami staying in the B cap to contest that. Now the A cap is being capped, which means that has to be that Dallas, because that Vladivostok's just on the other side of this island right here. Ooh, Mogami, can you dodge those? No, you can't. Oh. Vladivostok shell just overpins on the Mogami's bow. 10 seconds left. Someone's got to die at this point in time for us to win. No one? No one's gonna... Oh, there's that Dallas. He has 4 health left. That Dallas. 4 health. 4. 4. 4. If my shells would have pinned just a little bit more to the left or to the right, he probably would have been dead. If target friendly had hit him in a different place with his HE, he would have been dead. 4 health. So that game, absolutely amazing game. Hats off to that enemy Dallas player for surviving and still being combat effective in that match. Because, man, if I had like 4 health left, I would have just ran to the corner of the map. That guy, he used island cover. He played it wisely, and I gotta say, he played it well. So, hats off to him, and hats off to Target Friendly for being a very supportive cruiser player that match. And this was a good match. I lost, but man, it was fun, and that's what I was talking about in Saturday's video. This was a close match. Both teams fought well. It was a fun match, and I mean, that's the type of matches we should be having in this game. And when they do happen, boy, it makes it all worthwhile. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. We're on our way to 5,000 subscribers. We're getting there quite closely thanks to you guys. As I'm recording this, we are under 300 subscribers away from hitting our goal. I cannot thank you guys enough for that. So guys, hope you're having a wonderful Monday. It's back to work for me today. I hope to catch all of you guys in the next one.